Imagine a museum worth billions of dollars that is set to house treasures more priceless than we can even think of. The Grand Egyptian Museum is a project that's rewriting the limits of technology, engineering, and human ambition. Right next to the Pyramids of Giza, it promises to be the world's largest archaeological museum and will protect ancient artifacts with cutting-edge tech and mind-boggling security. But with a staggering price tag and over a decade of delays, you have to wonder, is this masterpiece really worth it? What makes it so challenging and so expensive? Before we start, please make sure to support our channel by clicking the like button and following us so you won't miss any updates on the latest mega projects. Situated close to the home of the Great Pyramids Giza Plateau, the Grand Egyptian Museum spans around 480,000 square meters, roughly 118 acres. Its vast size accommodates not only the museum building itself, but also the landscaping, pathways, exhibition spaces, and infrastructure needed to host large crowds. The massive land area requires extensive development. Adding to land preparation costs, landscaping, and infrastructure needs to make the museum accessible for millions of visitors annually. The prime location near a World Heritage Site increases costs, as the museum has to meet stringent guidelines to preserve the surrounding historic environment. This massive project commenced on March 2, 2012, and finally opened to the public on October 16, 2024. The estimated construction cost of the Grand Egyptian Museum exceeds $1 billion. This eye-watering figure is because of the museum's massive size and the advanced engineering equipment needed to create a structure that could hold 100,000 artifacts. The project required high-quality materials like reinforced concrete, glass, and translucent alabaster stone to create a building that is both durable and aesthetically compatible with the nearby pyramids. Constructing such an ambitious structure required unique architectural features, like chamfered triangular shape, inspired by ancient Egyptian structures and designs. The building of this museum had to be resilient enough to protect the precious artifacts from environmental conditions and ensure visitor safety in such a large structure. The scale of construction and specialized materials used to meet both structural and aesthetic needs make the project highly expensive, particularly for an institution intended to last for generations as a global landmark. Building this museum near the Giza Plateau adds another issue in the mix. The Giza Plateau is an area full of historical artifacts and ancient tombs, so strict regulations are implemented to protect these historical sites. The need for careful planning, monitoring, and using low-impact techniques to protect the ancient heritage eventually increases the cost. On top of that, specialists need to be hired for this project, adding to the labor costs and increasing the duration of the project. Now let's talk about the challenges this grand project faced during its building phase, along with the solutions. Keeping the museum's interior temperature constant was crucial given Egypt's hot and dry climate. Because they are extremely sensitive to changes in humidity and temperature, ancient artifacts, some of which date back more than 4,000 years, needed to be maintained. They would have rapidly degraded if improperly maintained. GEM's climate control system uses advanced HVAC technology, maintaining precise levels of temperature and humidity across exhibit halls. This system is designed to accommodate the unique structural needs of the museum, allowing it to support a massive space without compromising the delicate balance needed for artifact preservation. The climate control technology used at GEM is custom-built, made specifically to the requirements of preserving ancient artifacts in Egypt's desert environment. This modern system involves high-grade materials, innovative engineering, and highly specialized installation, all of which add considerable expense. Operating such a system over the museum's 484,000 square meter area continuously adds to the ongoing costs. With artifacts that are irreplaceable and culturally invaluable, GEM's security infrastructure is built to an extremely high standard. Advanced surveillance systems are integrated throughout the museum, employing state-of-the-art motion detectors, cameras, and alarm systems that monitor artifact displays around the clock. Additionally, secure display cases are constructed to prevent tampering or theft, adding another layer of protection. These cases are designed to withstand tampering attempts while ensuring the proper conditions for delicate artifacts. One of the museum's central exhibits, the King Tutankhamun collection, includes 5,300 pieces that range from intricate gold pieces to precious stones. The sheer value and cultural significance of this collection make it a high security priority, and dedicated surveillance and reinforced display cases are implemented specifically for this purpose. This grand level of security, while crucial, comes with increased costs for both installation and ongoing maintenance. Display lighting is carefully calibrated to provide clear visibility for visitors without exposing the artifacts to harmful UV rays. Standard lighting can degrade ancient materials, so GEM uses custom LED lights that emit minimal UV and infrared radiation. Each exhibit space features adjustable LED installations, allowing for specific lighting levels that enhance the viewing experience while ensuring artifact safety. With the Grand Egypt Museum being one of the largest museums worldwide, the LED lighting system is massive, featuring one of the largest museum-specific LED installations in the world. This custom lighting setup is both a technical and financial challenge. The LED systems are energy efficient and minimize heat emission, but their scale and installation complexity make them costly, both in terms of initial setup and ongoing maintenance. Now, let's move on to the construction phase of the Grand Egypt Museum. The site excavation was a meticulous process that spanned several months, aimed at ensuring a stable foundation due to the site's proximity to ancient artifacts. Specialized equipment and teams were necessary to safely navigate the complexities of the area, adding to the overall cost. Given the massive scale of the museum, constructing a robust foundation was essential. This involved engineering teams from around the world collaborating to design and lay a foundation that could support the weight and structure of the building with precision. The museum's framework is composed of massive steel girders designed to provide both stability and flexibility to withstand seismic activity. A striking feature of this phase is the towering 42-meter facade that serves as a grand entryway. An iconic architectural element, the grand staircase connects various exhibit levels and reflects complex design, making it one of the costliest features due to its intricate layout and materials. The exhibit halls are thoughtfully divided into thematic areas, focusing on aspects of ancient Egyptian religion, lifestyle, and royal lineage. Interior design firms worked closely with historians to create a curated experience in each space. The Grand Egypt Museum has introduced unique technological innovations that have completely transformed the idea of a regular museum. The museum incorporates virtual reality, VR, and augmented reality, AR, displays to transport visitors into the heart of ancient Egypt. These technologies allow users to engage with exhibits in a transformative way, offering experiences that traditional displays cannot provide. However, the development of custom AR and VR setups tailored to specific exhibits demands substantial investment, increasing the overall cost of the project. Another exciting feature is the use of 3D holograms that depict certain artifacts or ancient figures. These holographic displays facilitate immersive storytelling, enriching the visitor's experience by making history feel more alive. However, achieving realistic holographic presentations requires precise lighting and positioning, which drives up setup costs further. Millions of tourists are anticipated to visit the Grand Egypt Museum, especially those who are already interested in the neighboring Pyramids of Giza. Millions of tourists are expected to arrive each year, which can greatly help local companies, lodging facilities, dining establishments, and tour companies. Bringing in tourists from other areas, such as foreigners and native Egyptians, fosters cross-cultural interactions and advances a greater comprehension of Egypt's historical relevance. The Grand Egypt Museum will provide resources and facilities for researchers, historians, and educators, creating an environment conducive to studying ancient Egyptian culture and history. Its libraries, archives, and research centers can facilitate academic inquiry and collaboration, Hosting events, exhibitions, and lectures will make GEM a focal point for academic discourse, bringing together scholars and students from around the world to exchange ideas and insights into Egyptology. The Grand Egypt Museum's establishment and success may inspire similar initiatives in other countries, encouraging nations to invest in their historical sites and museums, recognizing the importance of preserving cultural heritage for future generations. The Grand Egypt Museum acts as a link between the past and the future. This museum has the potential to attract millions and inspire generations with its inventive and distinctive architecture, state-of-the-art technology, and dedication to conserving Egypt's rich legacy. Let us know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.